It's been a while. Anyways, I'm gonna do a video on my new tab for Underoath's new single, Too Bright to See, Too Loud to Hear. And the song's pretty basic itself. Both guitars in the song play with heavy distortion, but for our video purposes, I'm just going to set it on the clean setting so you guys can hear what I'm playing exactly. There's no use in me playing what exactly the song is playing if you can't hear that to begin with. Just use this video as a follow along with my tab. Everything in my tab is perfect. It's a pretty easy song to tab out. There's one typo that I'm going to fix once it gets fixable on Ultimate Guitar. So, without further ado, let's start with the rhythm guitar, which in my tab is called Guitar 1. And so we'll start out at the intro for Guitar 1. And this is how it goes. And you play that same riff through verse 1 for Guitar 1, and then at the end of verse 1, Guitar 1 just plays like, so you play the intro and then verse 1, and it just goes, so 0-3 on the G string, which is pretty basic. So you got that. Let's move on to verse 2 for Guitar 1. And this is the part, I don't know how to explain it. It's the first kind of build-up, I suppose, in the song. So it goes like this. It's pretty similar to the intro, but few different things. Pretty basic. I mean, the only difference is you play an extra 1 on the bottom string at the beginning to kind of give it that like whole, I don't know, build-up feeling, and at the end you hold out a 1. Sorry, I don't know my note names. I'm stupid. I'm a rip-off guitarist. Sue me. I call capos capos. Anyways. So we move on to verse 3 now, after you play verse 2 twice. And verse 3 is, this is the cool part. This is my specialty, finding the weird chords. So follow along in my tab for this, and I'm going to play the strumming patterns right here. All I have in my tab are the chords, no strumming patterns, because, I don't know how I'd be able to tab out the strumming patterns. But here, just listen to it here. And you play that, I didn't write down how many times, a lot, pretty much until the next part, which is verse 4. And verse 4 is easy, and it pretty much takes you through the rest of the song. All it goes is like this. And that's the part where it's like, how they knew that this would happen, that part. And it really keeps going through the part that Spencer sings in, almost. The only variation of that is it goes, so this is verse 5, this is the really big part where Spencer starts screaming and whatnot. So it goes... That was kind of part of the outro, but that's basically all it is. The outro is just... yeah. That is the first guitar of the tab. Let's move along to guitar 2 now. There's not really much difference between the two guitars. There's a few parts that guitar 2 harmonizes with guitar 1, and there's a few parts that are kind of hard to hear, but are very repetitive and very easy to play once you figure them out. So let's start with guitar 2. It doesn't come in until the second time around in verse 1, and you could definitely hear it harmonizing with guitar 1. It starts out like this. Just follow along in your tab. So you play that, I think, like twice or 3 times, and twice, because after each one there's a different ending. So this is how it goes the first time. And then this is the first ending. It goes. Then you play it again, and this is the second time, and I'm going to play the second ending after it. So just listen. It's not really much different, but here we go. Which didn't sound right to me. Means I wrote it down wrong. Oh, I had it on the wrong string. So it's if I had that written down wrong in my tab, I'll fix that. But it'd be 5 hammer 7 on the G string, which is the second ending, which is an octave above the second or the first ending. So if I did screw that up, it'll be fixed in a jiffy, don't worry. So that is verse 1 for guitar 2. It was kind of rough to get through. I'm sorry about that. I don't like to edit my videos because I'm lazy. So, alright, let's move on to verse 3 now. This part's kind of hard to hear because it's really high up, but let's see. Here we go. Comes in the third time. So. So, I think that's how many times you play it. I mean, that's pretty much what it sounds like. I mean, the rhythm might be a little different, but that's basically it. So, that just changes into verse 4, I believe. And it just goes up to this right here, if I can find it. Alright, so then you just play this. Play that, the living crap out of that. So that's basically guitar 2, because everything else, the fourth and fifth verse are exactly the same as guitar 1, and then the only difference till the end of the song between the two guitars is the outro, the last note. Guitar 1 obviously played the open G string, and guitar 2 plays the 3rd fret of the G string, so not really much difference there. I mean, it's a pretty basic song. I don't know if I can get not much delay. I was hoping maybe my pedal would like me and give me delay today, but just show you what it would be like with it. Anyways, that's the song. Any questions? You'd probably want to leave a comment on my video because I'm not good about checking emails. And sorry about some of the typos and rough spots, but I tabbed this yesterday. I was in drop A flat, and I just put a capo. Okay, just want to make sure I said that right on my guitar to make it in drop D, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out what fret you're really on when you have a capo on, but whatever. Please rate, comment, share with your friends, party, do whatever. God bless.